What do you eat when you're doing all these? Do you have like your go-to meal or?
Good question. Okay, so it kind of depends on each mountain. Like Everest, there's so many people who climb Everest. It's really like there's a lot of infrastructure there. There's a lot of just like things already set up for you. So there's actually like chefs at base camp and then at camp 2.
Oh wow.
But then like some of the camps, like the higher ones, you just had to bring your own food and like cook it yourself. So you bring a stove and it's powered by, you bring a bunch of like gas canisters up and then you can melt snow and all your food has to be like, you just boil water and like pour it in, like
that's the water you're
food.
drinking.
Yeah, you drink that water, you make your food with that, or you just have food that like is like snacks, like bars, granola, things like that. Yeah.
So nothing you always get or eat.
Yeah, actually, okay, so I'm like
my burgers before the summit. It's the pregame meal.
Oh my gosh. No, there was one time though I was climbing and these people were cooking hot dogs. Like I don't know how. I don't know
going
how.
on? Some dude brings a TV out.
It was crazy.
Watching NFL Sunday. Dude.
It was like
wild.
Like literally like a week into the climb. Like these people have been carrying these hot dogs for like a week, and they were like making them, and I was like trekking into like camp, and I was so tired, and they were like, "Do you want a hot dog?" And I was like, it was like the best moment I've ever had. It was amazing. But like usually it's like freeze-dried meals, so it's like stuff that's like dehydrated, and then you pour the water into it, which honestly sounds bad, and it's like not that bad. Like it's like there's some that great though either. Good. It's not great. It's not good. No, but I love granola. Like I make my own granola and I like bring it up.
How do you make granola?
It's actually like really easy. It's literally like oats, a bunch of nuts, and then like maple syrup, almond butter, vanilla.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'll send you the recipe. It's really good.
Yeah, interesting.
I bet that.
Yeah, and then.
Oh, you make it on the climbs.
No, I make it before and I just pack it for the entire climb and like just carry it up. You gotta carry a lot. That's the hardest part for me is just like carrying so much because I'm like super short and I'm like small, so I'm like it's hard for me to carry that much, and that's like the main thing that's that like people kind of look at me and they like laugh sometimes. They're like, you're like tiny. Like what do you? How do you
survive to that? People just laughing. Yeah, she's just like climbing to the top. It's like, hey, she's small. Like,
no, actually though, people are like so shocked because it takes like so much. Like you gotta carry a backpack. It's like my backpack is literally the size of me. It's huge. It's horrible, but it's like. I don't know. I just like one step at a time. Like sometimes it's hard for me to like lift up, but then like once it's on and I just like get in the groove, like you just do it, you know.
What's the pace? Are you always walking like the slow walk, or is it like you get a little jog in there sometimes?
No, it's pretty slow. It's like
you
really
never
slow.
sprinting up Mount Everest.
Like in the beginning, you know, get a little jog. You don't want to walk the whole time.
Okay, honestly, well, not in like the like serious mountaineering when it's like on glacier. Like you're always. The key is to like not get out of breath because like once you're out of breath and there's like so little oxygen in the air, it's like so hard to get it back. Yeah, and it's like it drains you so fast. So you gotta like I always time my breathing to my steps when I'm up there, and that helps me a lot because you can get altitude sickness so easily, like headaches and things like that, and like nausea, vomiting. So if you really focus on your breathing, then it helps you to not get altitude sickness as well. And just not get as fatigued and tired. But I'd say like before I get to like the serious mountaineering, when I was like trekking up to base camp, I tried to stay in running shape by like running, but like it lasted like 2 days. Like I ran like 2 times and I was like, this is horrible. It was like I was basically like walking. Like the air is just so thin. Like you just get out of breath immediately. It's crazy.